transferred to the liquid nitrogen and going back and forth until it developed the crust they wanted. This froze the outside so that once it was put into the hot oil, it wouldn't overcook the meat, but you would get that Maillard. Absolutely beautiful color. Really cool technique that I had never seen before. We had the steak with black salt, as well as Baricia's amazing mole.
I love a confident man. It's always happy wife, happy life, but a happy man is God's plan. And don't get me wrong, of course God wants his daughters to be happy too. But we were created to be their helpmeet. Bone of his bone, flesh of his flesh. There's no woman without men. Our desire is to be onto them to make sure that they're happy. Because at the head of our house, when he's good, we all good. And when he's not, best believe the whole house is going to feel that too. So get that happy wife, happy life mantra out your head, because a happy man is definitely God's plan. It's always happy wife, happy life, but a happy man is God's plan.
What you really want to say to your barber after a haircut. Hey!
How am I supposed to go home with you, dog? Huh? You gonna cut me this good, huh? And it's Friday? I'm not going home, man. I'm for the streets, bro. Put my wedding ring, dog. My wedding is over, dog. I got 3 kids, man. I'm on child support now. Huh? The haircut might have cost me $80, but it cost me my family, dog. Huh? You got room in your house? I'm not going home tomorrow. I can't. Look at my haircut, huh? My DMs is filling up as we speak, huh? Did you do this to everybody? How many homes have you ruined, brother? Huh? They say black men. I'm crispy, man. Huh? I'm not even paying you for this haircut. I'll give you my wedding ring. I think it was $400. Keep all of it, okay? I'm for I ain't gonna help you.
The wife and her family wanted it.
So a lot of the fans wonder why people do stop singing, or but I have not stopped.
Yeah.
I put out independent project after independent project, immediately, and the creation process is paying off process, but I keep the fans happy, the core fans that know that, and then when people hear about it, they're surprised because they usually think you stopped everything.
And it's good.
It's not true.
The new stuff is so good. And it's, to me, it is like a perfect blend of throwback to classic Maya that we all fell in love with in 1998, but still incredibly current. So I am all about it. I'm all about it.
I'm an everything kind of girl, and I like all types of genres. So, I've taken care of my R&B phase, mixtape phase, J-pop, pop rap, but there is so much that I, being a dancer, have to share as a musician and a cultivated woman. I've lived a life now, so let's say, and I'm going to get all of that. Serving appetizers right now to serve.
I get what you're saying. A lot of folks say I don't look how I sound, and that's understandable. Boy, y'all done messed around. Let me get a little microphone. I get what you're saying. A lot of folks say I don't look how I sound, and that's understandable. Boy, y'all done messed around. Let me get a little microphone. I get what you're saying. A lot of folks say I don't look how I sound, and that's understandable.
You already know, as a man, you cannot protect and provide for any woman who you don't have authority over, who you don't have influence over. So you can't protect that type of woman. You can't protect the woman who says, I'm going to do what I want to do. You can't protect the woman who says, I don't care what you say, I'm going to do what I want to do regardless. You can't protect that. You know that. So stop trying to convince them. We're not trying to convince them of none of that shit. Just go where you celebrate it. Go where you going to follow your program. If you got to go get your passport to do that, go do that. If you're black and you want to date white women and Spanish women or whatever you think, I'm not saying white ice is colder, because it's not. White ice is not colder, but if you find you a white woman who on your program, fuck with her. If you find you a black woman that's on your program, fuck with her. My point is, it's not to say, oh, go date this person, go date that, or get your passport. My point is, go where you celebrate it. Go where you celebrate it. Stop trying to convince women to be on your program and to try to get you to see it your way. You already know what you can and can't do. You already know that that's not the type of woman that you project. Stop trying to convince her. Let them suffer. You already know, as a man, that you cannot protect anyone authority or influence over you. You can't protect that type of woman. You're not trying to convince them of none of that shit. Just go when you celebrate it. Go when you want to follow your program. If you gotta go get your passport to do that, go do that. If you're black and you want to date white women and Spanish women or whatever you think, I'm not saying white ice is golden because it's not. White ice is not golden, but if you find you a white woman on your program, fuck with her. You know?
What up, Ruff? It's your second time viewing, bro. You came earlier. Appreciate you joining.
It's week 5 of the NFL, and we're going to look here at wideout A.J. Brown. He got to the century mark in receiving last week with a pair of scores. It's the Eagles and the Rams coming up next.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the defending NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they enter play. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl.
The Rams defense ready to get back in gear, 4-0 through the first month of the season. Now a man picked up on draft night this year, DeAndre Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron.
I need a new controller. Donate to me.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. Last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week,
Wasn't it?
the Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Andrew Billings in there to get him for a
Would you send me a controller, man?
And that also leads to fourth down. And a nice play there defensively. And this is a new acquisition, Charles. You and I were talking about it. Defense back onto the field. They lead 7-0. Trying to put a stop together here as this drive starts with a first down. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And that's incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
Ooh, he played me.
That pressure on the QB is key.
Damn, I ain't even think he was throwing it to him. I got you next time, boy. Got you next time, boy. Please throw it to the flat. Throw it to the flat. There it is.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 67 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Hurts throw here, take it in as he's able to find Goddard. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. This defense for the Rams very strong in that victory a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting forced. It made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run. What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive.
The LA defense getting set to defend this next drive. Their guys have the lead here in this first half. And they'll try to further the cause on their end as this drive begins 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
That is incomplete. I have a few questions about that throw because to me there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker being all over that one and knocking it away.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
If Goddard doesn't miss 5 games last year, there's a good chance he gets Philly a third 1,000-yard receiver. Just getting better and better, now entering his 6th season.
On first down, Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. A good chunk on the ground on the keeper, 17 yards, first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Hurts. Over the middle, complete. That's Watkins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 25, here's second down and 1. Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he takes it down to the 20-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should...
Touchdown! A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The Rams getting ready to go on defense. They'll search for a stop here in the second quarter of the game. From the gun, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that shouldn't... The Rams defense back onto the field. And after an even first half, they'll try to come up with a third quarter stop as the half begins with a 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Quick slant to Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run here with Swift. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going.
The LA defense getting set to defend this next drive.
Man, throw the ball my way, man. God dang.
They'll start the action to run. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. Kind of a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings us second down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. They'll look to throw here. Kaiser Wright, the former safety, gets the sack.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Rams getting ready to go on defense. They hold the lead here in this third quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Out route pass complete to Goddard. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
That's just flat out a terrific play because it's rare that you see a hitch route batted down. That means someone read that one really well and was right on the spot when the ball got to the receiver.
The Eagles on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to the running game with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Kaiser White. You know he can fly to the ball, and he showed it there. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking it.
Come on, man.
Incomplete as well.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries the Rams defense back onto the field. They've been terrific all game long. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Damn.
Incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete.
Man, I can't even see it, bro. That's bull.
Quez Watkins, his first touchdown on the year.
And they won't let you zoom this shit out.
Taking a fourth quarter lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows. The LA defense getting set to defend this next drive.
Keep him out the end zone.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh!
I'll tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, something good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Throw it, bitch.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 20.
Scary motherfucker.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Oh, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. On third down, here comes Swift. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. Now 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw.
Got him. Yeah, boy. Why you go that way?
It is intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances. The Rams getting ready to go on defense. And this game is coming down to the wire, so they know. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Get the
and he knocks the ball away and it falls in.
Are you fucking up my interception, nigga?
Got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Back to throw.
And I had a man underneath.
Out across the 40-yard line before he's brought down. So a free releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game.
It's not a pick.
Unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away.
First time viewer.
Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
I got both.
2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
Throw it to him. He open. Throw it to him. Come on, bro.
This is shot. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touch.
Ooh, I got one more. And I get about 7. Bye. One more. Fuck that too, man. Okay, I'll be back, man. I gotta go smoke.